Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 3, everyone. And let's get right to it. Last time we defeated the Crystal Sage, and we were on the way to the Cathedral of the Deep. Presumably, where we will fight Aldrich of the Deep. Still sporting our Armor of the Sun. I might actually change this later just because right now we don't have the rest of the set. And it's really hard to fashion Souls this with anything. But for now, I like it because Solaire is my son, bro. I love being able to kill those guys in one hit with this hammer. Oh, this thing isn't even running away. I mean, I'm not sure we were supposed to jump down this way, but I'll take it. Try right. Well, right is a big pit. Ah, okay. So, by jumping down here, we've managed to sneak up behind this pack of enemies, and we might be able to get the drop on this exorcist. Or, no. Got the Herald set. That actually might be our new gear set, because that armor set looks awesome. First, got to take care of these guys. So I think they have, like, a thing full of corpses that they're wearing on their back. I think that's what that is. Like, I think those are dead bodies. We pick up some rubbish. I have not found a use for rubbish in this game yet. There may be one. In previous games, you could trade them to the birds, the pickle pea and pumper-rum equivalents for each game. I'm putting on the Herald set. The Herald set is great. I hope that we'll be able to not go... We're going to go over our weight requirement, aren't we? Yeah, it's even heavier. Okay, so still no helm. But we get a long white cape with this, and being the White Knight is kind of what I'm all about. We just go up to the top of the hill here. I think we find the way we would have gone if we hadn't jumped down chasing after lizards. Now, I know coming up here we'll have an opportunity to get another Titanite scale. Not too long, killing another giant crystal lizard. Like we did at the start of the game. I am not certain whether that will let us get this hammer to +2 or not. I kind of hope it does, because this hammer only upgrades to +5, so each +1 is a big step. Off enemy ahead. I don't remember fighting you. Okay, not too tough, but still no pushover. Guarding Paladin's Ashes. I definitely didn't get that on my first playthrough. I'm kind of excited to see what that's going to buy us back at the shop. I'm going to check that right away. Because I'm hoping it'll be some upgrade materials.
Ah, gracious, I only hope these...
No, no upgrade materials. I think that's a new item, Lloyd Shield Ring. So that's the opposite of the blue Tearstone Ring. It boosts our defense when we have full health. Which is generally actually going to be a lot more useful.
Ashen One, be short.
I don't think it's good enough for me to justify buying it, but... And actually, now that we have less weighty gear, we can equip some more rings. Bleed resistance is going to be useful in this next area. Estus ring, always a decent choice. And I guess since we have one more ring slot, we might as well Ring of Sacrifices. Just in case we die. Because, you know, when does death ever happen in Dark Souls? Interesting note, this is actually the Cathedral of the Deep Bonfire, even though we're not quite at the Cathedral yet. So we have some stairs. And I think if we go up to the right here, we might be able to get around behind the people on the stairs. Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay. You gotta go all the way around. This area in general kind of reminds me of Darkroot Garden in the first Dark Souls. Yeah, you get a crest shield there. If weight wasn't an issue, I might change that out for what I'm using now. You have this guy with, I guess the bandit with the spider shield. He's directly out of that area, and there's a whole party of sort of player character-esque people like him that are kind of tough to go through. And I believe there is, in fact, a rogue hiding somewhere around here as well, waiting to ambush us. Or maybe that was the rogue back there, and like last time I fought him when he ran up to attack me from behind, but I didn't find the item back there. The Paladin's Ashes. So I'm guessing the rogue killed the Paladin and took the ashes? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of things here. I'm gonna get out my shield to throw the dogs off me if I need to. Okay, so there's ranged attackers here. So I'm gonna get through the dogs as quickly as I can. And by that I mean I'm just gonna die. I guess good news is we have Ring of Sacrifices on, so we're not gonna lose any souls. I think we will... Does the bandit respawn? No. Okay, that's good. I think what we'll do after embering up is use some throwing knives to lure the dogs out and fight them away from the crossbowmen. trenches back here, perhaps the crossbows won't be able to get a clean shot at us. Looks like there's one that's kind of positioned so it could. But coming up this way, we might have a lot better results. That dog hasn't seen us yet. Okay, well, if it's going around that way, let's deal with the crossbowmen first. And we get a soul. Revenge? I'm not sure what that corpse ever did to him. Sure. Revenge if you want. Okay, so now we're actually approaching the cathedral, which seems to also have a, seems to double as a mausoleum almost. That's the same ability that the exorcists have. I guess these are exorcists in training, the lighting themselves on fire and hugging you ability. So there's dudes off here. If I can... I guess I can't lock on because they're not aggressive. Still worth souls, though. Still worth souls. And they're worth killing because Estus shards are tasty. So, there's a very important room here. Should be a bonfire behind this door, and you see coming out of this room there's a door on our right here and a door on our left. We're going to open up shortcuts as we go through the cathedral that are going to lead us back here. I think this might be the only bonfire we get for the entire Cathedral of the Deep. And it's kind of a long area. We get a notched whip. I really should dual-wield whips on a playthrough sometime. I think that'd be really funny. Tell you what, let's recall here to Firelink, because we might be able to get a level, and we also picked up that Estus shard, and I want a 9th charge, because Cathedral of the Deep is kind of a hard level. The boss is pretty easy, but the level's pretty hard.
Ah, well, it is good to see ye in good health, wasn't he? Pretty be careful.
And we'll start using some souls.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then taken. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels.
Okay, so we got these to 15. Let's start increasing our strength again, because I want to do a lot of damage.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Herald's armor just looks awesome. Oh yeah, we also need to give her the Firekeeper soul we picked up last time.
Speak thine heart's desire. Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both Firekeepers after all.
The Firekeeper is now able to heal the Dark Sigil.
May the flames guide thy way.
And we get this new option. And if you're wondering what the Dark Sigil is, if we go over here, we should just be able to see him. Right. Gray Rat. Ah, Gray Rat's there. Hang on, we'll talk to him in a second. That guy, if we take free levels from him, will give us a Dark Sigil. But there's consequences to that that I don't want to worry about. What's up, Grey Rat?
Heavens, she was already dead.
Oh, he's still upset about that.
Heavens.
Okay, I guess we'll give him more time to process that Loretta was dead. Just as something to try, that curl-up gesture he gave us, if you go up to the bird nest up at the top of Firelink that we were at last episode, my first playthrough I tried using the curl-up gesture there, because in the first Dark Souls there's a giant bird's nest, and if you curl up inside it you get taken to a hidden area. I was thinking maybe it was a rehash of that, but unfortunately I curled up for about 2 minutes, and while Pickle Pea and Pumperum talked at me a lot, they didn't actually take me anywhere. Now maybe I was impatient. If any of you guys have tried it for longer and had better results, let me know. But I don't think there's anything there. The Cleansing Chapel Bonfire is the one we'll be using for most of this level. I don't think we'll get through the whole level today, because it's pretty big. We should at least be able to unlock a shortcut. Oh hey, that guy. I thought that we wouldn't aggro him if we went around, but I guess I was wrong. So what's this way most immediately? A bit of a drop. Ah, okay, these guys. So this river has some pretty annoying enemies in it. So when they hit us, they inflict us with bleed, which is like these worms. They're going to suck our blood. And that's why I equipped the Blood Bite Ring going in. I'm hoping we'll have enough resist. We might not. No. Okay, when it reaches maximum, you're going to see we're going to lose a percentage of our maximum health. Like that. These will wear off eventually, hopefully before the next bleed tick. That would be nice. It's a pretty annoying status effect, and also just gross. And I believe there's 2 more of these things patrolling the river. As long as we fight them one at a time, they're not too bad. But again, they're going to keep stacking these bleeds on us, costing us health over time. St. Tree Bellvine. I believe that's a chime used to cast miracles. So we can get an item off this corpse, just a Titanite shard. Again, if we were using a more normal weapon this playthrough, those would be good, but they're kind of useless for us. I bet I can sell these Twinkling Titanite for a bunch of souls. These worms are gross, they need to get off us already. It's because the ones I fought kept stacking, it's been resetting their timer. Like, every time they hit us, it's reset their timer. This thing is leading us into a trap. We're not going to worry about that crystal lizard. I'm gonna wait for these worms to wear off before I, yeah, there we go. Another Titanite shard. Okay, so that trap. Do you see it? Those giant crystal lizards we fought at the start of the game, there's another one here. Let's fight it. Of course, this time it's a lot more beatable because we have a lot better gear. So that Titanite scale is the upgrade item we need. I don't know if just one will be enough, though. We might need a second to get this Warhammer to +2. Still, they are very valuable enemies. Okay, we have another worm thing here. I'm hoping it's just the one. They could be using camera angles to lead me into a trap, though. Oh, I mistimed that. I'll wait for the bleed to tick before I sing back up. Poison Bite Ring. That will be useful in the next area we're going to, because while this is the area that introduces bleed, the next area will be the one that introduces poison. I do like that they give you these rings before you go into the areas that are heavy on that status effect. And certainly this bleed would be a whole lot worse if we didn't have the Blood Bite ring equipped. I guess that tri-range battle was suggesting we try it with the crystal lizard, the giant crystal lizard. Here we get a Titanite shard. And we are back here to this room with the bonfire. Of course, we didn't unlock any shortcuts. We explored that side path, and it brought us all the way back here. So, like a good Dark Souls player, we have souls. Let's spend them just so that we don't lose them. And we can also check if we have enough upgrade materials to get our Warhammer upgraded again.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak then. Very well, then Tuthick.
I kind of want to get a bigger equip load so I can get more stuff. It does increase our defense just passively anyway, but I guess let's get strength up to 35, and then we can consider taking
Ashen One. May the flame.
a bigger equip load or something.
Just good as what needs.
Okay, yeah, we need 2 Titanite scales. We only have 1.
Pretty be careful.
Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to have another Crystal Lizard for a while, so we might be stuck with this power up for our Warhammer for a little bit. So now we need to actually unlock the shortcut back to the bonfire. Let's take care of this guy first this time, since we know he'll aggro us as soon as we fight those guys up there. man, those screams. It'll happen to you too. Nice. We'll die because there's graves. So here we go. There's a lot of these things coming up from the ground. They're not hard to kill. They move slowly, which is nice. But they are worth very few souls, and I don't believe there is ever any end to them. I think they are going to spawn until either we are gone from the area or we are dead in the area. So let's try to be quick about this. No point in fighting enemies to which there's no end. Especially when they don't give us anything useful. Here's a special one. It has one of those flesh worm things coming out of its chest. This we're just doing for the style points. There you can have an overlook of the worm things in the river. Not really much time to appreciate them since these zombies are coming at us sort of without end. Yeah, see, more just popping up out of the ground. That looks like a Bloodborne character, to be honest. Like, not any specific one, just thematically. Actually, a lot of things in this area, thematically, the worm horrors, like, all look like they're out of Bloodborne. Oh, hey! Well, we're invaded by a dark spirit, but the good news is that giant archer is helping us. I wonder if we stay within his sight, if he'll shoot the dark spirit for us. Certainly the dark spirit wasted no time finding us. So I'm gonna loot this place if he doesn't want to follow me. Like, he can try to bait me all he wants. Oh man, that hurt. Oh man, that attack has some really good tracking. Oh, okay, we're bringing items into this now. Two can play that game. I thought this was like a polite fight, but okay. Here you go. You want firebombs? I got firebombs. I got throwing knives too. They've fled for now, but I'm sure they'll be back. And get that undead bone shard that they were trying to stop us from getting. They're still around, just at low health. They may have Estus, like, beyond what they used. That giant archer guy is actually very helpful here. Cursed something, great shield. I would look more closely, but I'm still worried about this invader. We kick that ladder down, where does it get us? Of course, the invader wouldn't have been able to take the ladder, so they can't be down here. Torch required ahead. Okay, this is back in the river where we were before. So this is definitely somewhere that, you know, this is another of the shortcuts we can unlock. Now, we won't be able to rest at a bonfire yet. Just gonna, like, attack scenery in case the invader decided to chameleon themselves, hide as an object in the scenery. They're probably hiding somewhere they know I have to go, like up here. Red bug pellets. I think that increases resistances temporarily. And they are still around. I've not gotten a message saying they left the world yet. I don't think I can get in here. No, it doesn't open from that side. I used a lot of Estus fighting him, so I'm gonna have a hard time here. I just need to hope they don't know how much Estus I have at my disposal. Keep worrying that he's gotten behind me somehow. Like, narrow ledges. If I were an invader, that's exactly where I would hide. Is on some narrow ledges where I could kick someone off. Oh man, even if you kill them, there, just the fire's going to do some damage. And unfortunately, I am running out of health fast. I am out of Estus at this point. Not a good way for me to be. Not a good look. I actually forget how much further we have to go before we unlock the shortcut back to the bonfire. pretty sure the area up there is optional. We can come back for it if we survive this, as is that room to the left. Oh, shoot, ambushes. This is very bad. Very bad indeed. Fire bombs. Oh, I'm dead. I think I blocked that attack with chip damage, got through and killed me. The good news is, having died, the invader, wherever they were hiding, is gone. And they spent a long time waiting for very little gain. I'll take some satisfaction in that. Let's Ember up again, get that extra health. And then go immediately down to the river where we can take that one shortcut. We'll run past these flesh beasts. I don't know why I keep calling them flesh beasts. They're worm monsters, if anything. I think even one hit from them, even with the blood bite ring, is going to trigger our bleed once. Also, I think their attacks, like this enemy here, their attacks inflict bleed. It just doesn't continue inflicting bleed on us, like the worms do. As soon as we jump down here, he's going to come back off his perch so he can track us with those arrows. I think. Yeah, see, he jumped down. So now we can kill him. The good news is this time we'll have more Estus, which means we can actually take our time through this area and look at the optional stuff as well. These guys hiding on the ceiling, jumping down and ambushing us. Or, you know, the walls above us. It's the ones with the, oh, come on, come on. Let's see the shadow of them. Can't even... Not a good time. Learn them some manners. So as long as we keep moving, shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so let's actually go up this way this time. We can see an evangelist there. We can crash their party. This is one of the first evangelists I think that there's no way to sneak up on, really. killed the people they were evangelizing to.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse. Come to me.
Hey, we get their robe. We could wear their gear if we want, but I don't really want to. Oh, that's an ambush. Ambush dealt with. I kind of saw it as I was running up to loot that. Like, it's probably going to be really obvious in the video, and you're going to wonder how I could have missed it. But hey, I see what I see. So remember, guys are going to come out of the doorway on the left here and fight us. Man, that last one was annoying. Even with all our Estus, this area just takes a lot. There might be more in here. Yeah, I see one on the ceiling. Just running around till I trigger it. The Flamberge ones, I think, are the most dangerous. Oh, there's a second. The Mario jump attacks. Oh, okay, so that guy's throwing Undead Hunter Charms, which, while this effect is on us, I'm going to retreat while it's on us, it's going to stop us from using our Estus Flask. If I try here, it just won't let us. Now, we actually have some Undead Hunter Charms, and while we're in downtime here, let me equip a few. Let me equip that, and also these Young White Birch, or Young White Branch. That will let us cast Chameleon on ourselves. So for PvP now, we'll have a couple of tricks. We'll be able to stop our opponents from Estusing, and hopefully get the drop on them by hiding as part of the environment if we get invaded. As has been happening a lot these last 2 episodes. Wonder what's up here. I don't actually know if I've been up here. Maybe nothing. Okay, so this is where the midgets with the hats drop down at us from. It just lets us get there to show us where they were. So there's a tough enemy or two here. Yeah, right there. Oh, I was right too. Let's get gone. Yeah, so we don't have to fight these guys on 2 fronts at once. Okay, now we have 1. That'll be a little more manageable. They have a lot of sort of lunging range. We don't want them to let, we don't want to let them trigger our bleed effect, because that'll be a lot of extra damage, and we have no Estus still. The fully charged R2 has our back. Look at our face, it's covered in blood. Like, that's gross. That is absolutely disgusting. It's a lot of blood. Still have a few more guys to get through. I think we got, at this point we have to be getting close to the, oh, they go crazy. They just explode when they finish doing that. Let's just let them kill themselves. Man, those guys are nuts. I know we're getting close to the shortcut. We gotta be. Be wary of left. Ah, I see. I see. Be wary of this guy, is what you said. Okay. Think we can get in here? Oozes. My least favorite enemy in the game. They like to hang from ceilings. If you remember, I hate enemies that hang from ceilings. You know, I don't even want to risk dying to these guys right now. Because we have no Estus. And we gotta get to that bonfire. See, now I'm checking up all the time because they warn you. Like, slimes are around, that means it's fair play if they're on the ceilings. Ooh. That thing almost got me. I wonder if maybe the bonfire is out this way. The shortcut, rather. Means we have to fight all of them, though, and I think there's another tough guy, like, hiding, slumped somewhere. Off to the left. Yep, I knew there was. Took care of him. I am completely out of tricks here, though. Oh, he can Estus himself. That's awesome. I mean, it's not going to help him, but that's really cool. We get another ember, but that... I guess there is no shortcut here. It's not doing us any good. We are in low health. We're about to die. We need a way back to our safe room with the bonfire. Let's take out our shield, play safe. There's a third one in this room, I believe. Yeah, behind us. Get the backstab. Even with a huge warhammer like this, we can get a backstab. We get the deep gem. We can use it for infusion. I'm checking the ceilings now, because, yep, right there. Okay, we're not going that way. Elevator, probably what we want. Please be a way back to the bonfire. I don't want to die here. Joy ahead. Praise the sun? Oh, hey. You know, that is a pretty nice view. That's the broken bridge where... I mean, we haven't gotten to the one end of it yet. We saw the dragon corpses. But on the less broken end of it was, of course, where we found Yol the Pilgrim, who can, you know, give us cheaty levels in return for dark sigils. I think that might be the Giant's Tower? Not sure. And down there is an area we'll get to later where that fire is. Just think it's nice how we can see kind of the whole game. And this is that door back in our bonfire room. We made it. That was a close one. We are the best. Okay, that'll do it for this episode, everyone. Thanks for watching. We made it. I'm exhilarated over that. We'll level up next time. We'll do all of that. I'll catch you guys later.